And on that note, it's time for it's the player ratings.
Player rating.
Okay, so we're starting with Leno. Okay, so who's starting? Who's kicking it off?
I'm kicking it off. Leno, I don't think you can blame him for the result. I thought.
What do you think? What do you make of Kane's goal? Should he have done better?
I don't know. No, it's good finish. It's good finish. They worked it well.
Power.
They worked it well, and Kane was like, "Oh my god, I got all this space." Where
tight angle though.
Where defenders should be. Yeah. Oh my god, the goal is there. Like he couldn't believe. Kane could not believe how open the whole thing was. You know, oh my, look how big this goal is. It
reminded me of
he had so
Ryan Giggs goal against us in the FA Cup.
Yeah, but Ryan Giggs, at least he had to be 9 men.
No, but the shot.
Right?
The shot was from
top
Ryan
corner,
Giggs.
Yeah. Remember back
so what are you giving him?
I'm going to give him 6 out of 10.
6, all right. So I'll go next. I will give Leno a 7. No, I'll go down to a 6. Sorry, because he didn't have much to do. He didn't have much to do, so I'll give him a 7. He was a steady Eddie in between the sticks, and both strikes were good from the opposition.
Yeah, I'm going to give Leno a 6 as well. Not much he could do about any of the goals. Quiet day at the office. 2 goals that he couldn't stop.
Okay. So we're going on to na. I take foul throws. I take foul throws. Hector Bellerin. Did you like that?
Frustrate, huh?
Did you like that?
Yeah. You must have worked on that.
Yeah, you can tell a lot of thought has gone into that song.
Looking in the mirror, yeah? Yeah. I like it.
Yes. So what are you telling me about Mr. Foul Throw?
Mr. Foul Throw can't take a foul, can't attack, can't defend, doesn't know where to stand, doesn't know what day it is.
You're struggling, Jamal.
Yeah,
just give him the
Count
Dooku mark.
Before the game. He came out before the game defending Arteta and saying he's the right man, and that, you know, how the haters that he's calling need to pipe down. You need to pipe down, Bellerin, right? with your pronouns and that. Focus on your football. Focus on your football.
Pronouns.
Right? What's that? What's the pronouns?
Focus on your football. Don't get me in trouble. Focus on your football.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Focus on your football, less on your fashion, and just focus. Just work on where to stand. Right? Don't end up where the centre back is. End up where you should be at right back, please. So Bellerin gets a 0.
Oh wow! Right, I'm giving Hector a 3.
But because both goals stemmed from his poor delivery. Right? The first goal, he's standing right next to Song. When you scuff that shot, right, or cross, is it right? You need to chase Song, and you make sure that he doesn't get a shot in.
Jamal, I swear Xhaka and Bellerin, you was in full support of.
I'm a fair man. Listen, Bellerin came through
lyrical about these two.
I'm always sensitive about players who come through the club, right? As youngsters.
Okay.
And I'll defend them. Willock. But there's a tipping point. I'm losing my mind.
You reminded me of that character Michael Douglas played in Falling Down. Lord Vader. On to you, sir. On to you.
What did you give him, Lee?
I gave him a 3. I gave the Zoolander foul thrower a 3.
Yeah, I'm going to give Bellerin 0. I wish somebody would foul throw him out of the club. And no, he doesn't need to work on his football, Jamal. He needs to go out, get out of the club, and go and work on his fashion sense
like we
elsewhere.
said in the summer, we said he
sick
should
of him.
go.
I'm sick and tired of him.
The man is the subject and the topic of debate every single show. The Magic Hat Show. We always don't even shoehorn him. He takes up a lot of airtime with his nonsense.
Yeah, he talks a lot.
And he's part of the.
Back it up.
He's part of the. Well, he's gonna praise Arteta, isn't he? Of course,
Yeah,
he's one.
me in the squad.
He's that suck up man. He's Mr. Suck Up man, Mr. Kiss Ass. Or don't if I stick up for the manager's gonna pick me. Fuck that nonsense.
Teacher's pet.
Arteta, you need to be ruthless now with your compatriot. You know, you need to drop him. And all I have to say on Bellerin is he gets a 0. I'm just sick and tired of him and his foul throws and his lack of positioning, like you said.
So we're going to super slow, super slow Rob Holding. So we're going to...
Hob is back this week.
Hobston.
Always Mr. Always on the retreat. If he retreated, he will leave the stadium.
Beep, 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 beep. That's all you hear. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
That's all you hear when
Mate.
Rob Holding is on the pitch.
Mate, you're at the car park, Rob. What the hell, bruv? Who is this, man?
You don't even need to know. Like Rob Holding's in retreat.
Who is this? The guy's in front of you, Rob. He's right there. He's got the ball. Clear him.
Oh, Robert.
Rob, listen.
Yeah, so what we giving super slow Rob Holding?
I'm giving him a generous 3.
Okay.
But
For
I'm
what?
hounding on
3 for
Rob
what?
now. 3 for not being Bellerin. No, he's for some clearances. You know, his passing wasn't terrible in this game, which was.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he usually.
His short passing is not the problem. Is when he decides he's got to tonight, Matthew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become Virgil van Dijk.
I'm gonna launch him. You know.
Just stick to what you're good at.
Yeah. His long balls were shocking.
Yeah, I'm going to give...
10 long balls, only 3 accurate. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to give Hobbit Holding, super slow Holding. I'm going to give him a 2 for turning up.
Yep.
1
first half, 1 second half.
Yeah. He did not pull up any trees. He didn't cover himself in any grace or glory. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So on to you, Lord Vader.
Well, Rob Holding, in today's paper, the Evening Standard, it says Rob Holding confessed today that the Arsenal players are letting down the fans after their miserable start to the season.
Another one.
Well, fucking...
All right, I'll give him 3 for confession.
What is it? Fucking...
An extra point for
Bright Spark.
For confession.
He says, it's frustrating. It's a record you don't want to be part of. Well, Rob, you know what? Stop retreating.
Yeah.
You know, Tony Adams wasn't the fastest centre-back, but if he needed to address somebody or he was the last defender, he would know how to do it. He wouldn't just back up until... And you gave Son so much space to shoot. Yeah. Like Martin Keown said, Son could have got out a protractor and worked out the angles before he took the shot.
I'm going for this now.
And it's true.
You've given me so much time and space. I'm a shoot now.
Yeah, I'm going to curl it in.
Shields are down, Scotty. Fire!
Listen, we'd all have taken that shot.
Yeah.
We'd have all fancied our chances. Yeah. The amount of time he was given, it was like, mate, I can bend one in from here.
I can see the headlines now.
I can bend one. If I just catch this ball sweet, it's going in. It's going in.
Bend.
And then did you see the look on Son's face when that ball went in? He was as shocked as anybody that ball went in.
Bins.
So yeah, Rob Holding gets 0 for me.
Woo!
Fair enough.
He's one who has to go. He's got his 3 FA Cup medals.
Yeah.
You've done well for us.
Now get
You're
lost.
not the future.
Now get out of our club.
Because, look, if we sold Rob Holding, if we go through this team, where would he go? Brighton?
No, West Brom.
He'd be at any of those teams. Leeds wouldn't take him.
West Brom would.
Leeds wouldn't take him. West Ham wouldn't take him.
Sheffield United.
Southampton wouldn't take him. Everton wouldn't take him. Wolves wouldn't take him.
I think Crystal Palace would.
Brentford.
Sheffield United, I doubt they'll take him.
I could see him at West Brom.
You know, why is he at Arsenal?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he was on his way to Newcastle and
It's
we
true.
stopped it.
Another one, out.
Yeah.
0.
So
Okay.
we're going to Mr. Dreams Can Come True.
Who's that?
Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel. Okay. All
Who
right.
sung that song?
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, Mr. Golden Smile, Mr. Brasilia
Mr. Colgate.
himself. Mr. Colgate.
He's unbelievable, man. He's the only player that's not affected by the sea of nonsense around him.
Well, the longer he stays, the more he will be. So we need
he
to
will
sort.
catch-
We need
he will
to.
catch-
That's infectious. That thing. Have you noticed the amount of good players that have come and turned shit?
He's
Yeah.
putting out fires. You know, his passing is good.
Fireman Gab.
tackling,
Yeah.
winning all his battles,
Fireman
heading
Fireman
fine,
Gab.
and you absolutely cannot blame him for any of the goals
No.
No.
Right. because he's like a one-man defense at times.
Yeah.
I think we should
So-
just
so
bloody
yeah,
clone
yeah.
him.
So
Yeah.
I'll give
4
him.
times. No,
Yeah.
three times.
We're lucky to have him. So
I want to make a point before you say your thing. What did you say? How much did you give him?
I'll give him 8 out of 10.
Okay. Someone made a point the other day about Mari and Gabriel playing.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually.
Because somebody said you can't have 2 left footers, but you play with 2 right footers all the time.
Mm.
So why can't Mari and Gabriel play?
Yeah,
As a
and
centre-back
they speak-
pairing.
They speak the same language as well.
Because Rob Holding, even though he has a right foot, he seems to
Mari
lack
can pass
common
the
sense,
ball,
and he
man.
can pass the ball. And it's,
Man.
Yeah.
He's got a quarterback pass.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
Mari.
sorry,
That's-
carry on, Lee.
That's
No,
a lot,
no.
That's a lot more stable.
That's a
than
good
what we
point.
have.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
Gabriel, my goodness, once again, superlatives. I'm giving him a high mark, regardless if we lost or not, because I said to Gabes before the game, I wasn't worried about Harry Kane up against Gabriel.
Yep.
I said I was worried about Son versus Bellerin and Holding. Gabriel done his job.
Yeah.
And he was like I said, him and Partey show levels.
Yeah.
And those are 2 Arteta signings. And if we can, really just improve with the Gabriel and the Partey type of level, the caliber of players, man,
Yeah.
we're on our way. And Leno as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm giving Gabriel 8.5. I thought he was good. I thought he was good once again. Didn't worry about him. He's a player that I don't worry about.
Yeah, I'm going to give Gabriel a 9. I just think this guy, he was the one shining bright light in this team of darkness. Like you said, Lee, we needed to... the worry was the right-hand side of our defence. And is it any coincidence that the 2 goals came down the right-hand side of our defence?
Yeah.
Kane wasn't getting any joy out of
For the 3rd week in a row. by the way. League game.
Yeah.
Exactly. He wasn't getting any joy out of Gabriel and Tierney. So when the overlap came, where was he? He was motoring around the outside of Bellerin and Holding.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
That's the weak side of our pitch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, yeah,
And like you said,
Yeah.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Mr. Utility, get rid of Bellerin. I'm sorry to go back.
Yeah.
We've done Bellerin, but he just annoys the hell out of me.
Very Bellerin, yeah. But the thing is about Harry Kane, actually, he scored the goal, but his overall game wasn't good.
But
Right,
which side
and
of the pitch did he score the goal from?
Yes, yeah, he scored from that side. Yes.
His overall side of the game wasn't good.
And one of the reasons was because of Gabriel was on him the whole game.
I thought Harry Kane had a very good
He
game,
had a brilliant game.
especially
He lost-
defensively.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He lost the most duels, right? And his passing was shocking. Like he had 42%.
Man, that doesn't
passing.
sound like a
That's
true
just-
reflection, man.
Yeah,
From what I saw, I saw captain. I saw Harry Kane do captain's job.
Yeah.
Like I was amazed and surprised, like the defensive clearances and moving players out the way. I've got this one. Kane's ball, bang! I was thinking,
I thought he played very well.
mate. Nah, mate. I don't think his
we-
passing
We actually did
was off.
when it comes to one-on-ones. We actually did well against him.
No, well,
Right.
this is what we're saying.
Yeah.
We're saying that Gabriel, we didn't worry about Gabriel versus Kane because Gabriel done what he had to do.
Yeah.
But Kane's overall game, nah, man, I thought he done well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's a gooner talking about a spud here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And a Judas rolled in one. Anyway, so we're going on to I'll take the high road and you'll take the low road, and we'll be in Scotland in the morning. So we're talking about KT. We're talking about So who do you know as KT? The abbreviation?
Yeah.
Because we've done
I'm trying to.
We've done Zoolander, we've done Mr. Dreams Can Come True, and we've done Super Slow Mo. Rob.
Yeah.
So who's next? KT.
KT. Yes.
All right, Kieran Tierney.
Not one of his better games.
I have to disagree with you there.
Yeah, not one of his better games. Because lots of crosses again. Wayward, right?
I'm disagreeing with you, mate.
His passing as well wasn't great, right? But defensively, I would have liked him to be more responsible. But and again, we don't know the instructions from the coach, right? So I'm not gonna put that on him. But he was part of the cartel of idiots.
Cartel, you know.
Who were always up the field for no reason.
The cartel of idiots.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one.
So I think Tierney gets a 4 for me in this game.
Well, I'm adding 4 onto your 4. I'm giving Kieran Tierney an 8 straight. Because my boy, once again, that left-hand side, I had no worries, no fears. Once again, that he held that left-hand side down. Yes, okay. He bombed forward.
What is the point of our crossing when 9 times out of 10 we can't beat the first man?
Well, I didn't see his crossing. All right, a few didn't beat the first man, but I saw some.
10 crosses, only 2 of them.
I saw some.
Only 2 of them beat the first man.
An Arsenal head should have got onto.
That's what. Same with Bellerin last week, right? He's shocking. His crossing was shocking, but he created a chance.
Kieran Tierney's crossing is not like Bellerin's.
It's better than Bellerin.
It's better than Bellerin's, mate.
I would keep
and he
Tierney every game.
He would start for me. Foul throws.
He would start for me every game.
Yeah.
But we have to take care of the ball, please.
Listen, at the end of the day, he's still a youngster, still learning his. So
what you give him? 8.
I'm giving him an 8 straight. Lord Vader.
How about you?
Over to you.
I'm going to give Tierney a 7.
4. You're mocking.
I'm going to give Tierney a 7. I think that he does need to work on his passing, but I don't think it helps him playing in this system.
This expansive system.
Yeah, he needs better. I think if he plays with better players, his limitations will be reduced. Because players will know where to stand, they'll know how to lose their man, they'll be free. So when he gives them the ball, how many times do you see him look up when he's got the ball on the left? He looks up for somebody to pass to,
and he sees Xhaka.
And he sees Xhaka, or he sees one of our players is tightly marked. One of our forwards, like Ian Wright showed yesterday, where the spaces were on Match of the Day, where the spaces were that were actually quite near Tierney. But nobody was making that darting run to shake their player. They were just standing there.
Yeah.
And then instead of taking the gamble of passing it, he passes it back.
Yeah.
Which then kind of feeds back into what we've been saying about his negative passing.
Yeah.
Why would you risk that pass to somebody who's got a player standing right behind him who hasn't got the physical capabilities like Adebayor or a Giroud to hold somebody off and keep the ball.
And keep the ball.
Because Lacazette can't do it.
And we missed that a lot.
Yeah, which I think is an area that Lacazette, Arteta's going to address anyway. But for me, I think once we start getting better players, because, we've all played with good players. Good players make it easy for you to play.
It's true. It's so true.
They're not just standing there with somebody beside them.
Yeah.
They know how to lose their man.
Yeah.
Xhaka, I'm not going to come on to Xhaka, but you look at Xhaka when Xhaka's got somebody behind him, his movement to lose a player is diabolical. It's like there's absolutely no
I think
movement.
I think we need to move on to...
So for me, I'm going to give Kieran Tierney a 7. I thought the cross that he gave to Aubameyang should have been at least on target from Aubameyang.
Yeah.
But that's not his strength. So I don't understand why Arteta's asking players to cross. Who are they crossing to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, threading the ball through and trying to find, gaps and all that.
Yeah.
We try that as well, and that doesn't come off.
To be fair,
so attacking.
Jermaine Jenis made a great point. Is that there's a disconnect between the attack and the midfield, where the attackers are not going to make those runs because they know Xhaka's not going to pick them out, right?
Exactly.
And this is what I wanted to come to, and I'm
so
glad we've come to.
Hold on, before we move to him,
Yeah.
Tierney did give, for all of Aurier's praise that he was, defending, Tierney did get the better of him and the other side of him on a few occasions.
Yeah.
So going forward, Tierney is a threat.
Yeah, he definitely is
And
threat.
defensively, he had it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Like you said, him and Bellerin got caught high up, but when he was forced into action,
Yeah.
I think that boy